True peace, everyone. My name is Marsha Tabo Unoanet Nupu. I am about to do a reading on Tamar Braxton. It's flying on the internet. She almost died, and she was laying in a pool of blood, broken nose, and some teeth got broken as well. I just want to pick up on the energies of that incident. Let's see what we can find out concerning her situation. Y'all already know I'm using the Noonebu Tarot deck. Visit Find 9 News. I want to say thank you to all my many subscribers who just subscribed to my channel. Hang around and check out the information that's on my YouTube as well. Just don't stay for the shorts, especially those who are seeking correct information and want to get knowledge on certain topics. Thanks again for showing up and subscribing. Alright, let's get into it. Tamar Braxton, what took place? What are the energies around her situation? What are the energies surrounding Tamar Braxton's situation? Waking up in a pool of blood sounds very scary. Why did that take place? What happened with Tamar Braxton waking up in a pool of blood? True peace to Noonebu. That's my kin right there. True peace to you. What took place with Tamar Braxton? Because it is not a good look. It is not positive what took place. What are those energies hitting for? What are those energies hitting for surrounding her situation? First card in the upright is Sipu, the Moon card. Sipu, the Moon card. This is a negative card, and I just said that the energy around her situation was very negative and nasty. Let's see what it reads. Represent the living, mental dead, physical dead, graveyard forces, ghouls, ghosts, mercy, forgiveness, Leviathan, 4 ether, methane, and oxygen forces. She almost lost her oxygen. She almost died. Produces male, female, hermaphrodite and hermaphrodites. Lunar spirit beings, subconscious mind, feminine control of water and menstrual cycles. Secrets, moody. Releases irrational, intuitive, neuter gender, orb, mother and child. Relationships, dragon. Slow movement, slow vibration movement. All of this has represents death, and she almost died according to the internet. Okay, according to the rumors that are spreading right now, she almost died. This card here represents death. It is negative. The living mental dead. We know that she's mentally dead. It also has physical dead on here. She didn't die, but she's mentally dead. She's living, but she's mentally dead. Graveyard forces. She didn't make it to the graveyard. She's still here, but she's mentally dead. I have to keep saying that. Mercy and forgiveness. Who does she have mercy and forgiveness on? What happened to her? So far we know it's negative and it has to do with death. This card represents death and she almost died. What's the next card hidden for? We have Zilu and Zila in reverse. Zilu and Zila in reverse. These gods and goddesses are responsible for all stomachs and intestines for mankind. Animals, mammals, reptiles, insects, etc. This is a divide and separate card. These powers carry mental, spiritual, physical, and financial nutrients into one's life for continual energy for strength to accomplish goals. It also provides defenses against toxic persons, places, and things. In the reverse, the ability to process and protect fails. So this was in the reverse. And it says the ability to process and protect fails. Something has failed here because she ended up in a pool of blood. And this is a mankind card as well. Mankind is all people with straight hair. She's in the industry. The industry is mostly ran by Caucasians or people with straight hair. And it said this is a divide and separate card. These powers carry mental, spiritual, physical, and financial nutrients into one's life for continual energy for strength to accomplish goals. It failed. Her goal, whatever goal she was trying to accomplish, it failed. Yep, the process, the ability to process and protect fails. Those nutrients that you were trying to get, and energy and strength, it failed. You ended up in a pool of blood. What's the next card? The True Culture card in reverse. This is a True Culture card in reverse. Original home of the Pygmy gods and goddesses. Future site of African Noon Kingdom. Revelations 21 verses 2 through 4. Noonebu will be there in Afro-Unu. Families united. Happiness. A renewed Africa for Africans. Noonebu laws established again. In reverse means a society is sick and dying with no guiding reasoning. Families united. It says families united here. This is positive. On this card it says divide and separation. And she's in the industry and there's a lot of things people have to do in that sick industry to stay relevant. They do a lot of things to stay relevant. And then when they sometimes they have to be humiliated. Sometimes a family member has to die. Or they claim you to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff with being in Hollywood and in the industry, period. It is a sick situation. So it started off with the negative forces of nature, which is the moon, that is negative right now. Her situation is negative. This is whatever she tried to do was unsuccessful. In the reverse, mankind. And then this is represents positivity, future outlook for Africa. Noonebu will be there. Families will be reuniting. All of that beautiful stuff will be going on. True culture. The culture she's involved in right now with the music industry and whatever she has to abide by is not true. You have to do so many things to stay relevant. The clothes you wear, the people you're around, your music, all of this stuff is controlled, and you also have to comply. You cannot be your true self. What's the next card? Good Spirit Netakar card in the reverse. This is in reverse. Agathodemons cares about persons and things, helps people solve problems. Ether forces, does not harm people or things, follows orders to do good. Not a spirit, god or goddess. Electric gas, able to shock your nervous system. Influence your emotions positively. Protects, guard, and guide. Can appear in and in any form they will. So this was in the reverse, so there's nothing good about this card. The moon is negative, and so are these spirits that were around her when this incident happened. The spirits were totally negative and tried to take her life. I don't know what type of ritual she had to do, but it's not good. Spirits involved did not have her best interests at hand, even though she thought they thought it would. It did not work in her favor, whatever she was trying to do. Hate card in the upright. Hate card. Mental hate based on ignorance within oppression. Spiritual hate is based upon death, with hate in the dead for persons and things. Spiritual hate is hate for life, morality, hate for persons and things. Physical hate is hate and power, lust and wealth, or combination of all three. Mental, physical, mental, spiritual, mental, physical, spiritual as example. I don't know if you know it, but the spirits at the present time are not in favor of the African race, period. Period. So this hate is on all levels, mental, physical, and spiritual. This is a real hate. Somebody was trying to take her out. A real strong hate. The Smat Circle card in the upright. Smat Circle card in the upright. The big circle of order, 720 degrees of changes, goes counterclockwise, affects all space, matter, and time, 72 million years, heaven top half, hell bottom half. Nothing can stop the circle, not Noonebu or Zupu. Positive matter energy and negative matter energy. In the upright, it is order, no matter what is happening. In reverse means destruction and chaos is near or is occurring. In the upright, it is order, no matter what is happening. So these are the order of things. The negative forces, the moon and the spirits, and Leviathan. Hi baby, and Leviathan is a part of the negative forces of nature who distributes the spirits. The most ignorant spirits to black people is involved here too. Leviathan's name came up in this card. You want to know about Leviathan? Check out the videos on my channel. The hate card is very deep on all levels, mental, spiritual, and physical. Hate in it, this is big. Mental hate based on ignorance within oppression. Spiritual hate is based on death with hate in the dead. This is a mankind card right here. It was in the reverse. Hi baby. And it has to do with division. It said divide and separate. Divide and separate. True culture card has to do with families uniting. She was almost dead. She was almost killed. She was laying in a pool of blood. Her poor family wouldn't be uniting. She almost didn't make it. Positive matter. Okay. Nothing can stop the circle. Not Noonebu or Zupu. Positive matter energy and negative matter energy. In the upright, it is order no matter what is happening. So this is the order of things. The spirits got involved. The hate is so strong. Her life was almost lost. It wasn't good. Whatever she got herself involved in, or whatever ritual she was about to do, it did not work. It did not work. It did not work. It went against everything she thought was going to happen. Now she's all messed up and has to tell the public a lie. What happened? You just woke up like that? Some negativity was going on involving the spirits. Zubahu and Zubaha in the upright. Zubahu and Zubaha. This is a negative card. Let's see what it says. The brain new gods and nerves goddess, primates, mammals, reptiles, etc. of non-African races called mankind. These powers do not reason in circles of these species. They think linear, in a line. This card is bound by 6 senses: touch, taste, smell, see, hear, and think. Spiritually, it's interpreted and seen through these straight line experiences. This card gives all the wrong answers to solve problems. In fact, it makes it worse. These are all negative. She got the spirit card in the reverse. It says good spirit, but she had the bad spirits around her. The moon is negative. Okay? The moon is very negative. It represents the living mental dead, the physical dead, graveyard forces, Leviathan, 4 ether, methane, and oxygen forces. She almost lost her life. These cards coincide with each other. Mankind, they think linear. They don't reason. So whoever thought and conjured this up for her didn't care. There was straight hate there. Again, this is a mankind card. Separate and divide. It's about to take her life. Somebody's about to take her life. And you can't change what happened. You can't. Families uniting. Whew. Uniting to go to a funeral. What's the next card? 3 South Cataclysm. This is also another smash circle. 3 South Cataclysm in the upright. Zeus, Mercury, Thoth. All of these are negative underworld gods' names. Pan, ghost god and goddess. Rock bottom, hellish perfection. South Pole and sex. Underworlds of the universes. Waters, gases, ethers. Negative in space, matter, and time. Everything was negative at the gate for her. All of this is negative. Her situation is negative. Homosexuality, capitalism, religion. She's very religious. Peaking in negativity and failing cults. War and Armageddon everywhere. Aliens. Close of evolution in 2025. A current card. She currently almost lost her life. That's what happened. What am I going to use next? Let's see. I'm going to pick these since I touched them. I never use these cards. Okay. Let's see what happens. I never use these cards. So far, it looks like she got herself into something and it failed miserably. It failed miserably. Miserably. What's wrong with my speech? It failed. Daughter of Swords. She's someone's daughter. This is the card, Daughter of Swords. She is someone's daughter. I'm going to have to find out what this is. Let me take a picture of the card real quick. Okay, this card, known as the Page of Swords on other decks, suggests approaching a situation with clarity and seeking the simplest solution. Well, that failed her. She let somebody else's linear thinking get her almost killed. It encourages focusing on essential thoughts and avoiding getting caught up in mental complexities. The Daughter of Swords can also represent an eager student of ideas and systems, someone who thinks outside the box and challenges the status quo. In a reading, it might prompt you to consider your passion, to explore what brings you joy and lights you up. I'm gonna need confirmation on this, but she is someone's daughter. Here's a sword here. We know swords end up killing people. We can also see the cross right here for religion. Religion was brought up in my reading. Okay. I'm going to put this with the 3 South cataclysm because we had 3 South. It's at the bottom. All negative activities take place here. The spirits are negative. Death is everywhere. And again, she almost lost her life. And these look like those satanic stars that you always see when people are doing rituals and what have you. Not good. Not good. Yeah, that's what I'm going to put that card with. The 3 South Cataclysm card. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. This woman, she went through it. And just mentioning that she was found like that without an explanation speaks in volumes. Okay. New emotional and spiritual beginnings, overflowing with love, compassion, and creativity. It can represent a new relationship, a spiritual awakening, a creative project, or a profound sense of inner fulfillment and harmony. This card encourages an open heart, trusting intuition, and embracing the overflow of emotion and affection. New emotional and spiritual beginnings. If she's messing with these filthy spirits, she's getting ready to be dragged. It's not a good look. Ace of Cups. You see these stars again. Let me see what this reads. It has the 6 on top. 6 represents sex and the negative forces of nature, and this whole situation is negative. That 5-pointed star, that satanic mess that goes on. Let me see what this one reads. Tamar got herself in a situation, I tell you that much. She's lucky she made it out. She really is. This is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this card is part of the Minor Arcana and typically represents themes of giving, receiving, and balance, particularly in material or financial matters. Again, which card was it that mentioned financial matters? She needs to stay relevant. She just did a ritual. That's what happened. One of my cards mentioned finances. Was it this one? These powers carry mental, spiritual, physical, and financial nutrients into one's life for continual energy, for strength to accomplish goals. That's what this was about. She's trying to stay relevant. She did whatever it took, and she almost got took. That's what happened. She almost got took. Waking up in a pool of blood, broken teeth and broken nose. That doesn't sound good. She's definitely trying to upgrade, messing with the filthy spirits and doing magic, trying to stay relevant. They say Cardi B doing it too. She been doing it. I think Nicki just put her on blast. I don't put nothing past nobody. Cards up real good. Yeah, this is a dark read. Very dark and negative. And they're not telling the truth. The truth is not being told. Leviathan has to do with deception. So it's a lot of deception going on with what the media put out. They're not being truthful. And she has to go along with it and agree and back up what was put out there about her. I don't really pay the Braxton females too much attention, but this drew my attention. You know, like keeping up with them is like keeping up with the Kardashians. I'm not interested. Like I said, this topic just caught my attention because it's like, okay, this just sounds really weird. Give it some time. The truth will come out. Give it some time because the truth is not out right now. Give it some time. It will be revealed. Belief. That's what the industry wants you to do. Be in belief of what they put out that happened. What just took place with her. Keep you in belief. Oh, that's messed up. What happened to Tamar? She woke up in a pool of blood. Oh, she's so lucky to be here. Oh my goodness. Like everybody's gonna run with that. Not looking into her situation as far as spirits are concerned and as far as the industry. They got y'all stuck in belief, and whoever idolizes her and worships her and supports her music and stuff, they're done. They're deep in belief. Suspect. This whole situation is suspect. It really is. One more card and I'm done. Drugs and alcohol. Drugs and alcohol. Tamar, you signed up for something and it's not good. You still owe these people. You're gonna owe them for the rest of your life. She did a ritual. Something went on with her in the industry. Something she had to do. Like I said, they go through humiliation rituals. They go through a lot of things just to stay relevant. Look at Doja. Oh my goodness, she's done. And that other girl too. She on her way too. The Dochi girl, Anxiety. Yeah, it's a lot of them. You gotta pay attention. You could tell when they took the deal. You could tell. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. Well, thank you so much. I haven't been out in a while using my tarot. Again, visit find9news.com, and I am using the Noonebu tarot. Get you a deck. Get you one of these beautiful decks. True peace, y'all.